Hi everyone, this is Scratchboard Art and Stuff, and my name is Bob Bickel. And this program you're looking at now is pixabay.com. It's where I go to get all my images for my artwork. All the images you find on this site are copyright free, and there's no restrictions on the use of these images. Now, the one image I want to look for is a mountain lion or puma, so I'll type in puma, hit enter, and there's 2 pages of images of mountain lions. And I'm interested in one particular picture, and this is the mountain lion I'm interested in. So I left click on this image. Now this image is everything I need it to be. The one objection I do have with it is I would prefer more space above the ear and below the chin, but I can do that in my grid drawing tool. I can adapt this to my needs. So I'm going to download this picture. So I come over here to free download. I left click, and the one I want is the one that's highlighted. So I come down to download and left click, and it downloaded it to my computer. Now I'm going to another site. This is Grid Drawing Tool by Art Tutor. And what I want to do is pull up that mountain lion that I downloaded. So I come up here to download and I left click. I come to choose file and I left click that. And what I do, I'll be going off this program right here to pick it up and bring it in. Now here is the image, and knowing that this program develops the grid squares from this lower left hand corner, I have to rotate this image because this is the direction I find most important. So in order for me to develop my grid squares from this corner here, I've got to rotate this. So I come up to rotate, I left click, come over here to rotate left and left click. Now this is developed from this lower left hand corner. Now in order for me to add, I'm going to do this on a 8 by 10 Scratchboard. And for me to add more space above the ear and below the chin, my Scratchboard being 8 divisions high, I'll make this 7 divisions across. So I come up here to step 5 and left click grid. Come up here to boxes wide, left click, come down here to 7, left click, come here to line color, left click. I'm going to choose black, left click, come up here to line width, left click. I'm going with 1 pixel width, left click, apply grid, left click. Okay, you see here the grid. It's 7 grids across and more than 10 high. It should stop somewhere around here, but I can do this. I can crop this in Windows Paint. If I do anything else while I'm in this grid tool, I'll alter this picture, and I don't want to do that, so I'll just download it the way it is, and I'll do any modifications I need in Windows Paint. So I'll download this. I'll left click download. Here we find ourselves in Windows Paint. I use Windows Paint a lot, particularly to draw from on my large monitor, but I'm going to use this now to trim this picture to an 8 by 10 size, realizing that this is 7 squares high, but I need to trim it to 10 squares long. So I come up here to Home, down to Select All, and then Crop. Now I want to crop this right to there. Now this is exactly what I need for that 8 by 10 Scratchboard. Now I'll transfer this on a piece of computer paper. I'll lay out my lines. I'll draw on it what I need just to set my proportions, and then I'll transfer it to an 8 by 10 Scratchboard. This is the drawing I made. You can see all these grid squares on here. What I did was I came in a ½ inch from the bottom, and then I started my 1 inch grid squares up the side, so I have 7 grid squares that I generated on Art Drawing Tool by our tutor, and 10 1-inch squares across. Now this is
probably more drawing than I need to set my proportions, but this is what I'm going to use to transfer to my Scratchboard. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and give me a like. And I hope you're doing well with this virus. I believe it's almost over with. I hope you're doing well. Until I see you again, take care. Bye now.